Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I hope everyone's excited for another match in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Warpless tournament, hosted by SpeedGaming, organized by Northman Zero, as we make our way through the lower bracket. Tonight we have TheHaxor versus Stewie Cartman. It's going to be an honor to call this particular match tonight, because considering they were some of the first runners whom I had the pleasure of meeting in the SMB3 community back when I first started running the game myself. I've seen them progress over the years. I'm fully aware of their talents. These are two incredibly accomplished runners, and I have no doubt that they're going to put on a heck of a show. And not to mention, they both PB recently. Haxor recently nailing second place with a 50-53, if I'm not mistaken. And Stewie getting a 1 second PB, but the caveat is he also had one hand, so he played at least a good 20-25 seconds above, what his previous time was. So they're both really kicking it since this tournament started. I'm TheHaxor88, and joining me in the commentary booth is the one and only Mitch Flowerpower. Welcome.
What's going on? I'm super excited about this race.
Yeah, likewise.
Be a good one, man.
So, yeah, this is definitely going to be a tight race. Yeah, there's a lot of RNG factors that could also come into place. So, we have the Hammer Brothers, we have the hands, we have a lot of execution errors that can come in between them, over the course of a run that's nearly an hour long. So it's going to be interesting to see what routing they'll take, depending on if they get downbox or if they get run away. They're going to have to play 4F1. So both runners have initiated the countdown, and we'll be getting started in just a few seconds.
So excited. Here we go. We're going to see some tunnels. What do you think? I don't think Haxor goes for tunnel.
Yeah, I know Stewie lives by the swag, dies by the swag, so I would imagine that he's going to go for it once we get to 1-5. And it looks like they started.
We want no belly floppers either.
Ooh, it's got Haxor doing the pipe rub. Stewie taking the standard jump over. Both got their power-ups. No Goomby Woomby from either of them.
Yeah, very nice.
Alright, and we're synced up. So clean 1-1 from both of them. So
1-1 is like the hardest when you race too. It just like comes, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the majority of World 1, it's your heart is pretty much pounding, just making sure that you don't die or you don't take any early damage when you're getting the leaf grab. So
yeah,
by the time you get to 1-6, your nerves start to calm down, but you're still feeling it just a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Because there's just some things in World 1 that it's weird. It's not like other worlds. There's just things in World 1 that just don't work sometimes. Yeah, it's awkward.
Alright, so they both get the early P-speed in the fort. Stewie did the waffle jump. Haxor doing the standard race strat of just doing the tunnel bonks, but they both get a very clean entry onto the ceiling to get the whistle, and they're out of there.
Good Hammer Brother movements for Stu right now.
It looks like Stewie has about a 1.5-second lead over Haxor right now, but of course it's still very early in the run. Let's see, we're gonna get some tunnels. He goes for it.
Nice try, Stu.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. It was only a couple frames discrepancy.
Yeah. I mean, he can afford it too. He's getting some juicy movements of 1 here. He gets movement of 2. Haxor gets movement of 2 as well.
Alright, we're gonna see any belly flops in 1-6. Oh, they both did the magic jump, so they're not set up to get any frame rules, and yep, very nice World 1.
The patented flower at the end of 1-6 every time. Like, it just happens all the time.
Yeah. Alright, so they're both going to be fighting the bro after 1-6, so they're both going to be set up for the very easy Larry fire kill pattern.
Oh, we'll set up nice and good. Oh, throne jump. Sir.
Alright, so we set up for 1 out of 7.
Yeah, the interesting thing is Haxor already has his Fire Flower, whereas Stewie does not have his Fire Flower. So Stewie's not as ahead as it seems, but He's still ahead, I want to say, by a solid like 0.3, 0.5 or so. Maybe a second. We'll get a good chance to see when they grab the wand. Ooh.
Yeah, I'd say that a 1 second discrepancy. Yeah, seems fairly accurate. Yeah, grabbing that fire flower loses about 30 frames, so that pretty much puts them on the same frame rule for the same Larry fire kill pattern. Looks like Haxor's screen just froze. So
he is stuck in time right now. Oh, there he is. Oh, all he's gone again.
Very clean fire kill from Stu. Very nicely done. And he gets the wand grab at 331. Love to see that.
Right. So I'm guessing their jitters are probably gone too. I mean, it seems to be the same for a lot of runners, right? You know, you start a race, everyone's quiet for 1-1, then everyone starts giggling at 1-5, right?
Yeah.
So I think it would be the same for these runners. But this is tournament setting, though, so nerves normally last throughout the whole thing, right? I'd say for a good chunk.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, there's still a lot of really hazardous and really precise execution involved with some of these P-speed strats, and 3-2 immediately comes to mind.
What, not door 3?
Well, yeah, of course. So I know everybody goes for door 3.
Stewie rubbing the purple wall there, not really I don't think he's manipulating 2-2. I don't think so, so a little bit, that's about 20 frames lost right there, for anyone who's wondering.
I saw that Haxor has been giga chatting it up in his stream going for 2-2 P-speed strats, so I wouldn't have been surprised if he tried to go for it now, but... And again, he has been playing fairly conservatively at certain points during some of these tournament matches.
Yeah.
Some unfortunate damage from Stu now, so normally it wouldn't be such a big deal in World 2, if not for the fact that he still has to now stomp kill Boom Boom, so that's going to cost him a good 3 seconds, so that puts Haxor at a very small lead for now.
I'm curious too if Stu's going to do spike damage, and then Mushroom Pyramid, Fireflower Airship. I'm going to guess no, though. Ooh, and touches the stairs, so P-speed is not going to be his friend here. Very nice, very nice. No, okay, so not damage boost. Understandable, right? I mean, you don't really need to take damage here. Keep your mushroom.
Yeah. I mean, Stewie did have the option to do a damage boost over the spikes so he can get the earlier spike cycle into the Boom Boom room, but, you know, it doesn't really save that much time if he wanted to bother going for the mushroom in the pyramid.
Yeah. They're kind of in similar Hammer Brothers. That one Hammer Brother really likes being in between those two levels.
It looks like Haxor had a little bit of a fumble with his green rocket, but he was able to salvage it at the end.
Yeah, that's a nice backup, right? Like you turn around so that Mario's butt hits the pile driver, and then you can turn back around.
Yeah, you don't want that shell to hit the pile driver, and it just cancels out what you're trying to do.
That's right. Haxor's bros are not really in that great of a spot. Let's see what Stewie's are a little bit better.
Yeah, you always want the two Hammer Bros to be on opposite sides of the circuit, unless... Well, at least in PB runs you do, but if it's in a tournament setting and they're clustered together, it's really not the end of the world to get a Dom box, because at least that means you get to hold on to a P-Wing for 7-6.
Yeah, and Haxor goes right for it, so he's thinking the same thing. That's good. That's good to see. Honestly, race the music box, then you don't have to go for toxic, you know, world record attempt 5-1, and you can save a P-Wing, right? It's just so much comfortable.
Exactly.
You have room to do 6-10 if you want to, 6-9, you know, whatever you're into, right?
And, yeah, and in terms of routing, Stewie was able to do 2-4, whereas Haxor did 2-5, so he had the opportunity to save a second there, but a bit rough luck with that damage just now.
So I guess Stu is not gonna go for the Dom box.
Yeah, I think that the box is a little too far back for him to really bother with it. And I don't think it's really in a convenient position if you wanted to go for the spade glitch.
Ooh, Haxor having a little trouble there at the end of the pyramid. That's probably most likely the place where you would see, you know, a little fumble. Other than Sticky Hill, but we don't talk about that.
Sticky Hill's really weird because depending on the angle of your jump, sometimes you can just have this sixth sense, like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And more often than less you do.
True. Yeah, I agree. When it happens, it's like, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, he is going for it. Interesting. I guess he thinks his boss pattern is already kind of jank with the Fire Flower, but alright. That's good. It makes them uneven playing grounds right now, and we can get a clearer indication of, like, time difference. That's good.
Yeah, it looks like Stu's box moved to the right, so it wasn't really too far from where he was before, so wasn't really out of his way.
Yeah. If it went up 4, you know, or 5, sorry, he obviously wouldn't have gone for it. Okay. So, 2 extra mad movements, movement of 1, Fire Flower grab on the airship. What kind of boss pattern are we looking at here?
I couldn't tell what if Stewie got a movement of 1 or 2 from where he was, but I think he was 4 spaces away from the castle, and he's grabbing a Fire Flower, so if he got a movement of 1, he should be set up for a hundo pattern. I think Morton should be walking down from the pit and then just doing a shot from the bottom.
I think so too, yeah.
I think that should be pretty cozy. Oh, it's not very often that you see Morton take a step forward before shooting the wand. Did he just... Oh, he was so close to that off-screen wand grab.
Missed it. Just missed it.
That's the second time he got that wall jump in the tournament in World 2.
Oh, nice. Okay, Stu got it. Okay, so this is where the run does like a gimmick every world, right? Like we got World 3 runaway, World 4, you got to get that cloud early, World 5 movements of 4, World 6 extra bro. So here's the first one. We don't want that runaway.
We got no 1-frame jump from TheHaxor. So this is pretty much a reset for him.
Yeah, no point in the Seasons tournament.
Alright, Stewie's showing us how it's done. Very nice. Save those 0.2 seconds.
Let's go. Stewie, ooh, okay, I just noticed his coins and his score. He's close, but he should be good. TheHaxor's stress levels increasing already. Not the move you want to see.
And normally with the way you route through the P-Speed strats with 3-3, it's very easy to pick up 11 coins there. I think that should be fixed by the time he comes out of 3-2, so
yeah,
you should be in good shape.
Ooh, the double stomp. Look at this massive catch-up from Stu right here. That is what you want to see. Big catch-up.
Very clean P-Speed strats in 3-2.
Anyone got mustard in chat for that catch-up? They both dodged it.
Dude, whenever I see TheHaxor do that jump off the end of the spinner, I always get so scared he's gonna get caught and like get knocked back or something.
Yeah. Oh, the run across. That is an unfortunate time loss when you touch that pipe.
Yeah, you lose like 0.3 seconds when you don't have P-Speed coming out of that pipe.
It's a big one.
Right, any door 3 gamers?
Oh, come on.
Nope, fried chicken door 6.
Don't do it, Stu. Oh! Very nice.
Kinda cringe not going for door 3.
Ooh, TheHaxor's guaranteeing no runaway. Smart move. Smart move. I mean, the race settings, right? You gotta do it. Oh! Oh, Teeks is not going for the guarantee! Oh, and he took damage! No! Well, hopefully. He's safe, okay. Don't duck jump here, Stu. This would be very unfortunate. He ducked. It scared me there. Very nice. All right.
All right, very nice P-speed recovery from Stu. Gets a fairly quick fire grab.
He's out of there.
Yeah, you definitely want to have that fire flower before entering like 3-8 and 3-9. You want to be set up for a lot of the strats that are going to be coming up in World 4. It's no real convenient place towards the end of World 3 to really grab that flower anyway. I'm surprised Stu didn't just run off the that second platform in order to get himself more distance across the water. Alright, what kind of H-jump are we going to see from Haxor? It's a stomp under the bomb, no turnbacks. Got a nice standard NTSC H.
Zero turn back. Yeah, it's hard to tell what's going through runners' minds when they're doing certain strats, depending on some things. Like, we know... Ooh, that was close. We know Stewie's flubbed up a couple of strategies, so he might be feeling the pressure a little bit. Haxor messed up 3-2. So, I mean, we'll see.
Alright, Stu got the PAL H with a 292 pipe. No throw and jump from Haxor, so he missed that point.
Yeah, what was it worth? 2 points if you got them all 7?
Yep, that was 2 points.
Man, that's a juicy amount of points. Next season, we'll do the same thing, but it's worth 3 points. Even more pressure.
Beautiful.
It's worth 20 points.
I never knew until after the tournament that it's a 2-frame window if you're entering the castle from a regular level or a Hammer Bro fight, but it's 1 frame if you're coming from a fort.
So World 4 is always the hardest, I guess, right? World 4 and 6?
4, 6, and 7, yep.
Wait, you don't want to do the Piranha plan for a free frame for points?
Those 15 seconds are very important.
I agree. Well, the good news is they're both still on the airship together, which means we're still in hand range.
Okay, we can see Haxor doing a very clean Wendy kill with the standard turn back strat, getting a 2:22 on the clock, which is what you expect to see.
Yep.
I know Stewie's been experimenting with the more aggressive Wendy kill, where you get at least 4 or 6 opening shots and then stomp and then just take the rest in with the shell.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we're gonna see...
It looks like he was thinking about it and then bailed.
Yeah, right? Right?
But still, he got her done. Both going to be entering World 4 only a couple seconds apart. Still a very close race between them.
Yeah, what's the time difference here? Haxor's gonna enter the level at 16:30. Okay. We got a 16:30 on the clock.
Right, we see Surge in chat saying plus 24 between them, so since Mitri's not with us right now, we'll just he'll be our egg timer for the moment. And yeah, 16:54, so yeah, 24 sounds accurate.
Fantastic movement for Haxor there.
Yeah, it looks like Stu was set up for the bottom route because, but then he did that turn back, and that's what caused him to really be up too far to the left of that Koopa.
So damage there is gonna... It's not so bad, right? Because you don't really need Fire Flower all that much in this world, but it is a pretty big time loss for the 4-6 start and then the Fortress. I kind of lose a little bit.
Yeah, you lose about maybe a second and a half or so just going for the standard backup 4-6, but you also can't do the P-speed strat in 4F2 since you're going for that fire grab, since you need it not only for Boom Boom but for Iggy as well, since you only get a leaf on the airship.
There we go. Looks like Stu's free. Free with the Hammer Brother here, which is good, and TheHaxor is also free as well. Oh! Who's not happy about that chest grab? Ooh, staying close to the bottom.
Yeah, I think TheHaxor was aware of the fact that he wasn't going to build P-Speed when he overshot that jump, but I don't think he was really expecting to just miss that jump altogether at the end.
It's such a weird jump when you don't get P-Speed. It's almost like it's harder, right? Like P-Speed helps. Weird.
Like, do I risk those few extra frames to just maybe salvage it, or just take the L and just do the jump without P-Speed?
Yeah, just get the heck out of there. Very nice from Stu. He's been working hard to get his 4-4 back. So that's very good.
Yeah, 282 pipe is really solid for 4-4.
TheHaxor's in the clear here too. He's gonna get a movement of 1, boss pattern, everything you want from World 4. Stewie is also in the clear as well, so that's good.
Ooh, we got some stair bosses.
Like 50 health stair boss. Ooh, he was so close to the edge of that ledge. It rhymed. That's how close he was.
Yeah, I like how we got a little frame ruled in the beginning, but he was watching his P meter and knew he can just rebuild it a couple just a little bit later.
Oh, Stu got scammed with that build a little bit there, so I guess it's good he had to grab his fire flower.
Yeah.
Did the gap close in this world, do you think? I think it closed a little bit.
Yeah, I think he got Stewie got a couple seconds back with that 4-4, but I think he got a little tripped up with that 4-1 before. So I don't imagine there was much of a change.
Yeah. 95 seconds. All right. We're going for A+s. Yeah, we need to see Chop Clipper reset. Oh, TheHaxor not even going for it.
Oh, he's not going to do the alignment. Yeah, he's turning his back. He's jumping around. He's just taunting us now. He's not a memer. He's not in the club.
Stu gonna go for it? I don't think Stu does it either. I mean, this is tournament setting. These are pretty intense races.
Oh yeah, Stu's going for it.
You'll be able to tell me what,
Is that an A+ from Stewie?
Is that A+?
That looks very clean from my vantage point. Oh yeah, that's an A+.
So they both should be getting the same pattern. It should be jump, shoot, shoot, stomp, or some people like to jump, shoot, stomp, and then finish them off. So both runners are very comfortable and confident with their fire kill here, so this is good. Like to see
for a standard movement of 1, I like to get to the end of the platform and just get 2 shots in, and then just do the stomp. I like to be on that lower step though, like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Those fireballs land a little quicker. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Teeks knows. Oh, Stu
Must have entered that pipe a couple frames early, so he got the hundo pattern for a movement of 0.
Right?
I would imagine he probably had some pretty optimal movement on the map, and then he just held down and right to enter the pipe at the earliest frame possible.
Yeah, I think so too. One more 69 coins, though. We got the switcheroony doony.
And yeah, since they both went for the Dawn Boxing World 2, I'd imagine that they're both going to go for a pretty standard 5-1. And yeah, looks like same case from Stewie's side. I know he's been optimizing his Fireflower 5-1 pretty recently, so...
He has been, yeah. Yep. He's got to be much more comfortable with these levels, too, which is really nice. He's been changing a lot of his strategies lately to get more in the comfort groove of what a lot of runners do to preserve consistency, so it's really good. Really good. Stu's making some big changes.
Yeah, considering I've done a lot of P-Wing routing for Warpless, it would probably be worth going back as a refresher for whenever I do Hundo again. I should really work on my sniping up the stairs and maybe go for P-Speed one of these days.
Yep. Oh, the pressure-free in 100% is just so lovely. Get moving into whatever, right?
Exactly.
It's fine.
You do nothing wrong at all in World 5 and still lose like 5 to 10 seconds anyway.
That is true. That's one thing about 100% that is really unfortunate.
Yeah, the tower is a bit tricky in that you have to build P-Speed on that very first floor while avoiding those rotodiscs, so you just want to maintain it all the way to the top, and there's very few places where you can really build it back in case something happens. Actually, it's having a pretty clean entry so far.
Stu's in a good place to lock in some movements of 1 as well, which is kind of nice.
So yeah, 5-4 is a pretty straightforward level in terms of execution. A lot of it is just build that P-Speed and then just do some pretty standard platforming over those spinners and those wooden platforms. The biggest factor you have to watch out for is a lot of the lag frames that can accumulate from the animations on those spinners, so it's very easy to drop an A-press and just fall to your death. I know that's happened to me pretty recently.
After seeing that happen to you, it happened to me. It never happened to me before, and then I saw it happen to you. And yeah, it's a thing now.
I spread the curse, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a thing now.
TheHaxor had the nice comfy early P-Speed in 5-5, and he was able to take advantage of that with the Fireball to knock out the Paragoomba.
Yeah, the fire flower is so lovely, right? It's just so nice.
Ooh, got a little rub.
Stewie's turn. Oof, unfortunate. Scammed.
He did.
Oh, double scammed.
It's really interesting. It feels like you could do the 5-5 P-Speed setup the same way each time and just get different results. And it could just come down to like sub-pixels or something.
Right. Now, Stewie doesn't go for fast 7-2. So, using the star here, he does have the extra star, so he should be okay. But he only has 1 star left. We have to keep in mind.
See, if he uses his stars in wait, does he go for 6-10? He might just try to do the. He might just try to shoot the nipper and then do the turn back P-Speed.
That's right. He might.
Now it's certainly working his advantage, so we'll have a star set up for 7-8 as well.
Yeah, I mean, he might have decided that right there when he used the star, right? When he took damage. That's right. I always forget about the 6-10.
Oh wait, he's also gonna P-Wing 7-6, so yeah, you can just damage boost out in 7-8. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. I think we are going to see the time loss of the swagster.
Mr. Swagman living up to his name and reputation.
Yeah, and TheHaxor actually gets a movement of 1 there, so he should be set up for a non-manipulation fire kill. Very nice.
I think he had a mid-27 A-press on the castle, so he should be set up for maybe a high 28, low 29.
Ooh, Ooh, what? Stewie lost his P-speed. How'd that happen?
I think he ran off one of the upper clouds.
Oh, okay. But kept the speed. That's very tough to do.
You see Haxor got the poop block.
Now, before you equip your cloud at the end of 5, do you like to get the free frame movement onto the level, or do you use that free frame to open inventory?
I pretty much hold B as the Hammer Brothers are making their movements, so I could just open up the inventory right away and then just grab my cloud and then just tap each movement. If you do enough Warpless enough times, you know exactly where everything is, so you could just do B, left, A, and then it just becomes part of your muscle memory at a certain point.
Right, yeah. Oh, maybe he did get a movement of 2. I think he got a movement of 2. Because he would have been confident, right, going for that.
Yeah. Yeah, because Stewie's audio was muted for us, I couldn't tell if he got what kind of movement he got. But it didn't look like he was waiting that long, so I would imagine no more than like a movement of 1 or 2. I'm pretty sure he knows the manip if he wants to get an easier pattern. But I know he's also been aggressive with his movement of 2 fights anyway, and that's a little too scary even for me. Okay, it was a movement of 1. So I held out just long enough to give him those opening shots.
Oh, he's harping on everyone with the chest grabs. That's 2 chest grabs now. What do you guys call them? The saggy chest grabs? Taking it nice and safe. I like to see that. Super Compromise Bros 3, right?
Bringing it back to 2011 with that 278.
Deets. Oh, Stu, you always scare me with that. I don't think Haxor. Okay. So, oh, a little slip up, but he is gonna save, so it's a little bit of time back. Oh, man, that's edge of my seat right now. Can we have asked for nicer bros from both of our runners? Is it just me?
Yeah, seriously, where's that RNG on my runs? I think my PB has a movement of 7 at some point.
Both of these runners are getting very, very nice Hammer Brothers for this race. No marathons, nothing weird, but it's not over yet. This is the last world. I don't want to curse it, and I hope that I didn't. But this is the last extra bro versus not extra bro situation. Oh, we got the switch. Not bad though. Ooh, Stewie got the guaranteed. Whoa. Oh, he's taking
no.
Interesting. Move up.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, that's actually worked out in his favor, too.
The moves.
And Hector's Starbro moved right, so he got right out of his way so he can just break the rock and continue.
Oh!
And that's the worst thing you want to see right now. It's such a huge time loss if you lose that P-Wing in 6-5.
Yeah.
I mean, as a backup, you could always try and clip that wall, like, right in the upper right corner, but I don't think that Stewie has incorporated that as part of his meta, and I don't blame him. Sometimes you can just be stuck there forever if you had bad sub-pixels.
Right? And then as soon as you lose your P-speed, you gotta go out of the pipe, come back in. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Oh! A little swag there at the end?
Yeah, I like those tail whips. I'm sure, like, half the time you don't even mean for it to work out that way, but it looks so cool when you're just mashing B. It just, the shell just happens to be exactly where you need it to be.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so Stu's back on track. He did unfortunately lose a lot of time. He's gonna need some long 7-1s or something from TheHaxor. But other than that, it's going to be pretty tough. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, got the Wall-Jump Pixel. 2 times, Geeks! 3 times, Geeks!
Okay, didn't get it that time.
There we go.
Also, Stewie, no saying GG. It's not over yet. You still have 2 worlds and still got hands.
Right? If you were against me, Stu, you'd still have 7-1. I accidentally entered 7-1 today, okay? So you never know. The 6-9. Where's Yato Kami? Hold my beer.
Alright, so Stewie left 6-8 with Big Mario, so I'd imagine he's gonna go for 6-10. And indeed, he does.
Oh!
He got scammed out of his P-speed.
he took the Beatles block. That's so funny. It's mine now.
Yoink.
I don't want to see him go for it because the Fire Flower route, this is his opportunity to pull back some time. So I don't want to. Okay, that was fine. That was one of the fake outs, right?
Yeah.
That was the fake out attempt. Now here's the real question, Teeks. Are we gonna see the cradling on the backside of the boss fire kill?
Oh no, I really hope he doesn't do that. I hate that strat so much. It's just so risky and it's so unnecessary.
Yeah, it's not even much of a time save, and it's so random. It's scary.
Yeah, for those who are unaware, there's a strat you could do when you're fire killing Lemmy where you just stomp on his head and then just bounce on the back of his shell while just spamming fireballs, but there's a little bit of RNG involved with whether the shell is going to push you to the left or to the right. And if you get booted off, there's a chance you can just hit one of Lemmy's balls, so that could just really complicate the fight.
I should go for the guaranteed. It was a little bit ago where he was thinking it was a scam. He was for some reason constantly getting subpixel 13. So I hope he got a handle on it. I hope he was took it to the lab and got it back to the 15, 14. Right, Teeks?
Yeah, I know TheHaxor's someone who definitely does his homework, so I'm sure he's been working on it in the background.
The scam that forever is guaranteed. All right.
And he gets it.
The guarantee. All right, Stu. You're running out of time saves. You got this, buddy.
Stewie, please.
Peeks' sigh. Oh.
Oh, he's gonna go for the standing clip. You have to move 1 pixel to the left in order to get the standing clip set up. So, no eating pizza with a fork and knife tonight.
I hope he knows. I hope he knows he's on standing clip, situation here.
I think he does.
All right. No pizza with a fork and knife tonight.
Come on, Stu, don't disgrace us New Yorkers.
What? He went for duck clip.
He ducked. Okay, third try.
Third try.
warned you.
He was trying to psych us out. Yeah, he went for the duck, but stand back up again.
Oh my god, he almost menued over the cloud.
Nice, get the P-speed back. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Very nice.
Got a nice despawn on that last plant over there.
Yeah, I think he got the pipe too.
He did.
You never go wrong with pipe to pipe.
Yeah, and one of the nice added advantages to P-winging over 7.6 is there's no sub-pixel manipulation involved, and just being able to fly over that wall is about a second faster than a first try clip anyway.
That is correct. And yeah, you don't gotta take damage, no sub-pixel manipulation, that's right. You're not forced to use a star in the next level. Oh, Stu's about to pull a Scarface. Okay, he's good.
Yeah, you got the rub.
Ooh, almost, what?
He tried to go for a last minute wacky lackey. Alright, clean damage boost from TheHaxor, no pipe rubs, got that star. Going for that hammer suit.
Yeah, no pipe rubbers. Yeah, both having P-wings for the Fort and 7.6. This is so comfy, right?
It is.
Oh! Oh! Oh, man! Okay. I gotta go change my pants. Oh!
Wait,
7-9, huh?
Wait, why did he use his box now?
Yeah, he has to... Oh, is he gonna cloud... He has to cloud the fort now, right?
Yeah.
I think he thought his cloud was there.
He might have, yeah. But yeah, if he tried to go for 7F2 now, that plant is gonna wake up and you'd have to play it. But I mean, TheHaxor's pretty far enough ahead. It could very well have been a conscious decision just to play it safe. I want to say he's actually... I think he actually clouded 7F2 in his match with Yadokami.
Yeah, he might be watching, right? And he might be see it and know that he has time to take it safe. 7F2 is like one of the scariest levels.
It is, but it's also one of the most fun and most satisfying when you nail it.
That's right. He is gonna cloud it. Okay. Risk management, that's what I was saying, is Super Compromised Bros 3.
Alright, Stewie's fearless. He's gonna go for the 7F2 anyway, and he's not gonna do his standard star grab. I know he's been really practicing this a lot lately, so this is a good way to shave off some seconds compared to what he's been doing in his PB attempts.
Let's go, Stu. Good job. Whoa. What do we call that? Oh!
Oh, you tried to do the basement turn back strat that you normally do for fire strats.
Yeah, he did fire route with hammer suit. We call it.
Yeah, you got that first jump, but that turn back was a little too harsh. So yeah, that killed his P-speed just enough to get him stuck underneath that flump.
That was still really good. Both runners are killing it tonight. Doing a good job.
Yeah, that was a beautiful first room. Really happy with that.
Yeah, that's got to be an upgrade for him, right? Because he hasn't done that under that much pressure, so it's like soaks in, right? You get the upgrade, level 2. I mean, TheHaxor's World 7 has been insanely clean. The only difference is that he did decide to go for a slower route for the 7-9 and opt out the 7-4-2. But that was like a conscious decision, it seemed like, so it's not anything against his gameplay. I mean, 7-9 is a little jank, right? It's so laggy and weird turnbacks and precise jumps, but it affects everyone.
7-9 is especially laggy when you have the hammer suit and you have those hammers flying around at the same time you're trying to knock out those Paragoombas up top.
Yeah, trying to grab the ice blocks and throw hammers at the same time.
Yeah, plus doing the normal maze path costs you like a good 45 seconds, so you save At least 10 to 15 if you're doing 7F2 instead.
$42.50. So they're looking like about a minute apart here. Decent hand ranges, but yeah, I guess TheHaxor would have to get all 3 and Stu would have to get 0.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the RNG lends itself to at the moment.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe. It was looking like a little bit over a minute, I think.
Yeah, now that we're going to be entering about 3 minutes worth of autoscrollers between the World 7 airship, the tank, and the Navy, I just wanted to take a moment to bring attention to another event that's going to be coming up. This one's going to be hosted by SpeedGaming as well. It is relevant to SMB3 as well. But our good friend Macobra, who's actually in this tournament, he's going to be running the Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer tournament starting this summer. So registration, I think, opened up about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's going to be continuing all through April and the majority of May. So signups close, I believe, May 29th, and the tournament itself will start on May 30th. So more information in the command below. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty standard tournament format that we've done pretty much every year in the spring/summer. We're going to have 2 phases where we'll go through group stages, and then we'll have the brackets. For those who have never played Randomizer before, world order is shuffled, the level order is shuffled. You'll have an opportunity to play some beta levels that are coded into the game, but not really accessible through any conventional means, so you would normally use Game Genie, but it's pretty much free-for-all here. You can randomize the power-up grabs that you get, the items that you get from the Hammer Bro fights and the hands. You can just customize the seeds in just a plethora of ways, but it's a really fun experience. We're always looking forward to seeing new runners join the community, so feel free to join the Discord, get in on the conversation, and we hope to see you there in a couple of months. Oh yeah, and one of the other nice perks about Randomizer is that the autoscrollers are disabled by default, so you just speed through a lot of these levels like the Navy and the tank. Can you hire me to do an infomercial for you? Yeah, sure thing, Kurt. By all means, feel free to DM me later. Well, we can have a little chat.
Teeks open his commish?
Yeah, in the time I've been talking about Randomizer, I didn't really have a chance to see what direction that Navy was facing, so it's hard to really gauge whether TheHaxor's gonna get 2 or 3 hands or he's gonna get a 0.
Yeah, I don't know. Dewey's is left.
Alright, coming up on the Great Equalizer. How many hands are we gonna get, chat?
I think Axe is gonna get 0. I'm feeling 0 right now.
I'm gonna say the handler 2.
Ooh.
Well then.
Some juicy 0s.
Alright, so I think that TheHaxor ended began the Air Force, I think, at a high 46, so the scroller itself is one of the shorter ones, so it should only take about a minute, so I would say he's probably still barely on 51 pace.
He almost took damage right there. That was very close.
Ooh. I was hoping for that zero
Dang.
from...
That would have been
Yeah.
awesome.
So yeah, Haxor regained control of Mario after the Air Force at 47:56, so it's going to take about 4 minutes for him to get through the rest of World 8. So I would say, yeah, he's pretty much on track for a high 51. And just as I say that, commentator's curse.
Oh my goodness, that was so close. Okay, you got it though. We made it. We made it.
Yeah, very nice recovery from Haxor.
He has time for the sands. He's going for it. It's patented.
Sands of Haxor. I gotta say, doing fire strats on the Air Force is a lot more cozy than with the hammer and just doing a lot of stomps.
I agree. Oh! Perfectly missed him with 2 hammers. Like, that's so silly. The way that, like, lines up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Stu's gonna save some time by not getting an extra 1 up here.
It doesn't look like Haxor's gonna go for the conveyor belt P-speed. Doesn't really need to anyway, since it's one of those things that's very high risk, little reward. Only saves about a second. But you also have to be like right on the tip of that first conveyor belt in order to build your P-meter correctly.
Yeah. And, yeah, if he's looking over, he knows he's got this right now. Very nice.
And I know Stewie's been doing a ton of rung warp over the past year, so I know he's very comfortable with 8-2 with fire strats. Beautiful
nice.
snipes up the hill. I love that. And that angry sun stayed out of his way. He's sitting pretty right now.
Going for the turn back. He's got no cards left. Going for the 2-framer? Don't do it. Oh, he went for it.
I know Stewie's been watching the stream, and I think that he pretty much knows that Haxor's got a pretty substantial lead, so I'm a sad, broken man. I have nothing to lose.
Yeah, the Sag moments. Even if, like, Haxor dies, let's say, in Bowser's Castle in, like, the lava or something, he can't recover, right? Is it recoverable? Sorry, guys, hold on. Teeks is calculating.
Yeah, it's about 2 minutes and 10 seconds from the time you enter the Air Force. So, yeah, you should be on track for a low 52. Yeah, this is looking like a 52-10. The question is, will we get the hack statue?
Best room in the game. Maybe he'll go for randomizer clip. He did! What?
No P-speed, and he got the hack statue.
He's out of there, though. He's out of there. He made it. He's out of there.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs out for the Haxor. Very nice run from both of them.
Yeah, so that means he goes up against somebody else, but also has a potential of going up against the person who wins the top racker, right?
And Haxor has an official 52-32 in race time. So we'll see he's going to be facing next. Yeah, it looks like Haxor's going to be facing Ibuba next.
Ooh.
And then the winner of that match is going to go on to face Narfman.
Ooh.
All right, Stu. To wrap up Bowser's Castle, he's got his P-Speed in the statue room, very clean.
Just
And
don't
let's
get
see
the scam shot, please.
Yeah, hopefully Bowser doesn't do that jump at a really bad angle where he just takes inevitable damage. And he doesn't get it, so very good. He's all set to finish up. GG's for Stewie Cartman as well. Very great run.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Booba, easy match. The Kappa. GG from both of our runners, man. That's really good.
Yeah, very nice. Just mark both of them as done, and we'll be getting them in for interviews as soon as we can. So yeah, while we're waiting for them to join, let's take a look at the schedule that's going to be coming up soon. So
Yes. What is coming up soon?
in the meantime, on just this Monday, 1 p.m., we're going to have Adam Ferrari versus Marsto S. I do believe the winner of that is going to face For Open in their portion of the lower bracket, and then we have Macobra versus True Hyper Mario at 8 p.m. that same day. And then Sunday the 24th, I'll have the Bagler versus myself, and that's going to be a semifinals match to see who goes on to the grand finals. But yeah, meanwhile, we're
your
going
match
ahead.
best out of 3?
Yeah, from semifinals and grand finals, it's going to be best of 3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're
Best 1 million.
We're joined in the commentators booth with TheHaxor. GG on the race.
Yo, GG.
Thanks. Shout out to RNG.
Yeah, shout out to RNG. Shout outs to getting no hands.
Yep. Pretty much. No extra bros, no hands. I mean, just tough.
Yeah, GG to you, Stewie, as well. Great to have you as well.
GG, man.
Thanks.
Hey, you made it through. You made it through. It's over now.
That was so bad. That was just awful.
Oh no, I don't think it was as bad as you think it was. There was some slip-ups, but, you know, it happens.
Couldn't have been too bad. You got a 53 still, I mean.
The mistake that killed it was 6-5.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
when
did
we
you
saw
take
that
damage?
Yeah, I swiped the Buster Beetle too early, and then I took
sure.
damage again trying to grab the leaf.
No. Then you had to use the pipe of shame. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been in that situation a couple of attempts, in a couple of situations myself, so I sympathize too. That's a really rough time loss, but you played fairly cleanly for the majority of the run, and even when you had very minor slip-ups, you had a very solid idea of what your backups were supposed to be. So that's a very important skill in itself.
Yeah, the moment you used that star in World 5, you knew you had to route change, and that's because we knew you don't go for fast 7-2, but you knew instantly when you used.
I was gonna do 6-10 anyway because I got the Dom box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you skip the bros in World 3?
No, I got lucky because I played the hammer when the star was next to 3-4, and I should have just gone to 3-4 first, but I got lucky and the star went down.
Okay. So you actually... Oh, you must have used your other star somewhere else, I guess?
I took damage in 5-5.
Ah, that's rough. Okay.
Yeah, Haxor,
I nipped the side of the plant, like, at the very end.
Yeah. Oh god, okay. Oh yeah, you had a question?
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about your routing at the end of World 7. Was it a conscious decision for you to use that music box right before 7-9 and then Cloud 7 F2?
Yeah, because I know he's going to give me the one shot if I do it that way. And that was really it. I just wanted to make sure I knew what the boss was going to do. I think if I don't use it there, I don't know. I actually have no idea what he's going to do.
I have no idea.
I figured I wasn't going to die. Yeah, yeah, I figured he wasn't gonna die, or I wasn't gonna die in 7-9, so like I could just burn it there.
Yeah, if you wanted to use the music box after 7F2, you would have enough time to get the early one shot on Ludwig. So it's usually before you box 7F2 that you would really have to worry about getting the early jump, and you would have to manipulate accordingly if you wanted to avoid it.
Okay. Yeah, I just burned it there because I don't like playing 7-9 and 7F2 because if I take damage in World 8, it puts me in a really weird spot in a lot of cases. Yeah, so I don't like that. Yeah, it's not a good spot to be. Like, it's really hard. Your decisions are like, I can play it safe, and I played a really long level, right? I can play it normal, cloud the level, play the fortress, but if I die, I then lose my cloud, have to play the really long level anyway, and then also play the fortress. So, I looked at my lead. It was pretty significant. I felt pretty good about just, keeping the pressure on him to have to play perfect and then get lucky. So,
Stu, you almost got no hands. You were close.
Yeah, I thought I had it.
That spike of adrenaline when you get past hand 1 and 2. And then
I saw him get no hands.
Of being pulled in.
Like, I saw him get no hands. I'm like, all right, well, great.
Yeah, that was you kind of needed, I think, probably 3 for me at that point.
Even then, I don't know if it would have been enough with the fire flower.
Would have been pretty close. I mean, I definitely played it really conservative at the end and lost way more time because of it. I don't know why. I guess it's harder to just like not take chances for whatever reason, but I wasn't ever really at risk of dying. That was kind of the key.
Yeah, speaking of Fire Flower, you had a really clean World 8 with the Fire Strats too, and I think that all that wrong warp that you've been putting in over the past year has really come in handy.
Yeah, that definitely saved it.
He actually gained a couple seconds on TheHaxor because I know that he had a little bit of fumbling around with the no block and the bullet bills, and yeah,
I did see that.
Had some really clean snipes uphill as well. So very nice.
Yeah, I hit that first Koopa really far on the end, so.
Oh, did you miss one of your jumps?
No, I didn't miss one of my jumps. It's just like I was pushed further forward than normal, and I'm not really used to adjusting in that situation as much. I just wanted to make sure I didn't like over adjust and undershoot and then fall in the gap. Like, that was the most important thing, is that didn't happen. So, falling in the pit, I was like, whatever, I'll just wait it out. Stupid bullets. Just the key was like, don't take damage and don't die. That's pretty much.
Yeah, while you guys were doing your auto scrollers, I was taking a moment to talk about the SMB3 randomizer tournament that's going to be coming up in about a month and a half. And yeah, speaking of which, playing a lot of randomizer puts you in a good position to just improvise backups when certain strats don't go your way, and it looks like that was certainly applicable in a couple of moments here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like I had to do a lot of backups that entire run. It was pretty messy.
It's good to have backups like in your back pocket, right? It works out perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That, Patui at the end of 7-8. Oh my god, you were.
I didn't see that one happen.
You're pixels away from taking damage. That was crazy.
I can't remember what happened. Why I didn't get P-speed. Did I like bump the pipe? That seems like probably what happened. But anyway, I didn't get P-speed, and then I was in a weird spot for whatever reason. So the hammer snipe to kill the plant didn't also kill the Patui, and then I undershot the one jump, and it was interesting. I was I knew I had a little bit of time. He was pretty close to me, but I was like, okay, just don't like panic and go for too far left. That was basically all I was thinking. I was more scared of the fire nippers because I didn't get the duck jump off the pipe because I was trying to, because you don't want to you want to get enough right momentum so you actually make it to the block platform, right? So.
Yeah, Haxor, it looked like you caught the fact that you weren't going to get P-speed, so you had a sort of deer in headlights moment as soon as that Patui's ball showed up, and you just kind of backpedaled, so.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
that fire
that
nipper's gonna
seems
shoot
about
now.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. It would have been okay though. At least there's fire in the next level. But I don't like fire killing Bowser either, because it's like the last moment of the game you're relying on. Oh, the game not screwing you over with the pattern, right? So
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure if I was a couple frames slower getting to Bowser, I would have got the FU pattern. Because he looked like he was cocking his head back to shoot.
Oh yeah, Haxor, I saw that you got the statue rub again, and that might have just put you on the right frame roll to not get screwed over.
yeah, that room's a lot harder without P speed. I don't remember how to do it.
Yeah, it loses a good 3 seconds too.
Yeah, I mean, what I did probably lost a lot more, but yeah. It's been a while since I practiced the basement clip, because you got to do that room with that. So maybe I should do that, just in case.
Yeah, with that being said, Haxor, it looks like you're going to be advancing to face Ibuba next. So I'm certainly going to be looking forward to seeing that one as well.
He said GG easy race, just to create the hype around that race.
Ooh, you know, I mean, you never know. It could be an easy race. We'll just have to wait and see.
Warpless is all over the place.
Yep. You know, I could get Runaway Bro and Runaway Cloud and 3 hands, and you know, maybe I get Subpixel 13 on the guarantee manip. You never know. All that stuff could happen.
I've been doing some casual races with Ibuba on a fairly regular basis, and I know he's been throwing down some pretty solid times, and I know he's been going back to standard PB Warpless attempts, so I could certainly imagine that's going to be a solid race coming up, so definitely be on the lookout for that, everybody. With that said, anybody have any closing thoughts before we sign off?
Oh, I'm good. That was a good race. Very fun. Thank you guys for the entertainment. It was a lot of fun.
So, just gonna point something out. Like, I'm not gonna make an excuse for tonight, but I honestly forgot the race was even tonight until you pointed it out, Mitch. I really did.
Oh, this morning, yeah, when I was like...
because... No, because what happened was I worked a 13-hour day yesterday, so I'm like dead. I'm still dead right now. I woke up, I watched Mitch's stream. He's like, oh, hey, you ready for your race tonight? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I was worried about that because it was so long between the other ones scheduled. Thanks for rescheduling, by the way, because I figured out what the issue was. It was the pin converter. The pin converter connection to the cart. I don't know why. I guess over time it because I don't ever separate them, because I mean, let's be honest, guys. SMB3 is the only game you play on the NES, so why would you ever do that? But so yeah, I don't know what happened. I guess taking it in and out over time changed it, but it was weird because I even adjusted it because I thought that might be the case, but I had to take it apart, put it back together, check all the pins and stuff, and it seemed to work. So yeah,
they got straightened out with you, and yeah, just a big thank you again, Mitch, for joining me on the comps tonight. GG again to both Stewie and Haxor for putting on an awesome show tonight. And big thank you to Narfman for organizing this. So you'll be on the lookout for those 2 matches that are going to be coming up in just tomorrow. Again, we're going to have Adam Ferrari versus Marcel S, and that's going to be commentated by Budsy and True Hyper. And Monday later that evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have Macobra versus True Hyper Mario. That's going to be commented by Big Chief Jahaley and Sharkid. So
all right, good luck, guys.
Thanks a lot, everyone, and take it easy.
Have a good night, everyone. Take care.